Hi, I'm Sabine Priestley, electrical engineer and researcher of quantum mechanics and expanding consciousness. Today I'm talking about consciously tapping into our energy body in order to recognize and begin the transmutation of painful emotions. So let's just jump right in. Pain is a part of this human experience. We knew it coming in. But as we continue our journeys to discovering our true nature, we discover that there are so many wonderful practices we can learn and embrace that allow us to navigate this life with intention, love, and ever-expanding peace. Transmutation is an alchemical process which refines and purifies a substance into pure form. Energy is just such a substance. Please know that you have the ability to transmute any and all personal energetics. Some things are trickier than others, there's no doubt about that, and I'll get into that in a minute. The magic inherent in this process is that by elevating our own energetics, we automatically shift those around us. There is a caveat here for those who haven't discovered it yet. As we become more, as we evolve, as we elevate our energetics, we will both gain new friendships and lose them. Not everyone is ready for such growth. As you transform, some currently in your circle will not resonate with the higher frequency. And that's okay. Everyone is on their own personal journey. We're all just doing the best we can given where we're at. And I can tell you from experience that if they are not ready, they simply will not be able to receive what you're emanating. Again, that's okay. It's part of the process. Please don't stress over it and don't be sad. Everything is as it should be. Trust the process and always be true to your own growth and development. So this topic could be a full-blown course and maybe someday, but today we're going to take a look at an example for how this works. It's actually a simple and elegant process. I think this will be well served by using a recent example of my own. I'm an open book on this path, so I'll share it with you. My ex-husband recently took our son, who is at home on college break, on a trip to Boston to see our daughter where she lives. I was not invited. Instead, I was asked to take care of his cats while they were away. Now, a little history here. We're friends. We made it through the conscious decoupling journey with our relationship intact. Yes, it took a few years, but here we are. I'm generally over there every week while the four of us Zoom or FaceTime as a family while everyone's cooking dinner. So we're on really good terms. But I received news of this weekend trip via a text message while I was out having dinner with a friend. I immediately felt sadness, a little of abandonment energy from my past sprang up, and it hurt, to be honest. So I took a discreet moment to acknowledge the emotions quickly and promised I'd be back to sit with them when I could. And then I gave myself a quick energetic hug and returned to my meal. When I got home that evening, I opened up to the process. And this is what it looks like. I sat in my meditation chair and opened my heart, asking the emotions to please come forward. And they came with quite a bit of energy, and I welcomed it all. I see you, I said. I am here for you. I gave myself 2 or 3 minutes to simply feel it all. So often when we're hurting and in pain, instead of sitting with it and acknowledging it and feeling it, we're instantly busy judging and creating stories and justifying what's going on. Don't do any of that. Just sit with it and feel it what it is. So I gave myself 2 or 3 minutes. No internal dialogue, no judgment, no story creation, just simple awareness of what was in my energy body. Now, when I felt it had been seen and acknowledged, I began the transmutation, and for me, it looks like this. I feel your energy and I welcome your presence and the message it brings. This is perhaps not the way I would choose it to be, but it is what it is, and it's okay. Everything for a reason. This pain tells me this is a lesson and I choose to learn it now. Thank you for coming to me and being present. My journey is one of love and acceptance. I love and accept this situation as it is. You have done your work here and I release you. I return you to love and light to be transmuted for the highest and greatest good. I allow my body to release this energy, to make room for uplifting energetics. I allow my body to be infused with love and light so that I may continue on my journey with joy and happiness. All is as it should be. Everything for a reason. I don't know what I don't know. Thank you for this lesson. And so it is. And that was it. I felt much better after that. I chose to be happy and not feel neglected or left out. Okay, so that's the process, and it is a beautiful process, and I highly recommend it, but let's be real here, shall we? We're human. I am human. And this becomes easier, but our egos are tricky, and it takes practice. So, again, full honesty here. The night before they were leaving for Boston, I was over at the house, had dinner, and as I was leaving at the end of the night, I said goodbye, and then it happened. My ego popped up, took over, and in a really sad little voice, I said something like, I hope you two have fun. Ouch! It was awful. I mean, I regretted the words and tone immediately, and then I let it go. Because I know how this works now. I'm human. This is a process. I get better at it every day, and I gave myself kudos for catching it literally as it happened. And after that, I was completely over the whole thing. I have gratitude for the relationship and trust that exists between us. And I hope you can see how this process is transformative. And like anything, like I said, it takes practice. Love yourself enough to try again, and to be gracious with yourself when you don't quite get it right. It's so very helpful to learn to become the observer of our experiences so that they don't control us. What I mean by that is when we take a look at an experience as an observer, not a participant, it can help to disconnect the emotion. How we respond to any situation is a choice. Every day we make choices that impact our personal bioenergetics. I make it a practice to choose love, joy, and growth. Choose every minute of every day to be at peace, to remember we don't know what we don't know, and everything for a higher and greater reason. The infinite consciousness, source, God, that which creates all, does not make mistakes. It grows and it learns. There are things we simply cannot conceive of, and it doesn't serve us to beat ourselves up trying. As always, I hope this resonates with you. I hope it helps you traverse this journey we are all on together. Also, I have an Insight Timer group called Conscious Quantum Living, where we do meditations Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Some are mine and some are other teachers, a growing number that we have discovered and love. I hope you'll join us. Namaste, my beautiful friends.